Hola chicos y chicas, me llamo Sputnik y hoy vamos a mirar más Esteban Universo. Hoy vamos a ver la temporada 4, episodios 18 y 19. Alright, that's enough Espanol. From now on, we're going to be speaking in English. Alright y'all, more Steven Universe, I'm Sputnik. Y'all know what's going on. Alright, so last episode was pretty emotional, y'all. We got to deal with Steven going into the dream room, Rose's room, and interacting with Rose finally. I remember, I think, bringing up in a previous reaction, like how I think he should just go in there and ask to speak to Rose, and I don't think he ever did it. I mean, enough bad stuff's happened in that room for us to be like, let's stay away from that. But this, for what could have happened, I feel like it was a pretty natural time for him to finally go in and try to see Rose and to work through those emotions of, you know, what he's been dealing with now that he knows all he knows about her. But yeah, now that we're back on Earth, I don't feel like there's much more natural stuff that, you know, the plot is demanding us to go through. I guess it's been a whole season now. We still haven't, I mean, we're leading up to episode 20. We were headed to like the final stretch of the season, and no talk about Jasper at all this season. We just bubbled Jasper and we're like, all right, you stay in there until you're uncorrupted. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they're just like a lot of stuff that's happening, like Bismuth and a lot of stuff. We're not really dealing with it just yet. We're dealing with the more immediate stuff, like people we like. no, we liked Bismuth, but we liked Greg. We had to save him, and now we have some downtime, so I'm excited to see what we do. Maybe we're just gonna do some more filler. I don't know how y'all feel about that word, but just some more chill episodes, I should say, which I'm fine and I'm down for. All right, but yeah, y'all, thank you guys so much for supporting. Don't forget, we're trying to hit 4K subscribers by the end of this year. We have a month left to do it, and I think December may be the month that we get it done, y'all. I feel like before we go into 2024, we gotta have 4K subs. Let's do it, y'all. And also, if you want to watch the full uncut reactions before anyone on YouTube, the link to the Patreon is down in the description. And if you're one of these fantastic names listed right up here, that means you've supported the channel over on the Patreon, and you guys are the blood. You are the do gems have blood? You are the gem blood. They're made of light. They don't have any, I guess, physical anatomy, so let me chill on that. But you guys are the proverbial gem blood of this organism that is the Sputnik Spyglass channel. Okay, that got weird. Anyways, y'all, so going into these new episodes, if I have any guesses, I guess I'll just guess as we go into the episode what they'll be about. But yeah, I say it's time to start some more Esteban Universo. This episode is called Rocknaldo. Alright, so is Ronaldo finally gonna feel justified in all his theories about the rock people?
But nothing beats some good old atmosphere.
I feel that. Vibes are an immaculate part of Beach City. The vibes are immaculate.
Protect yourself against the menace that threatens Beach City.
Are you not over this yet, bro?
Protect yourself against the menace that threatens Beach City.
I'll protect myself.
Get a job, says Mr. Smiley.
Steven,
oh, he doesn't.
I knew I could count on you.
You are the menace, Steven.
Let's get knowledgeable. How to protect yourself against rock people?
Oh no, not him spreading dangerous propaganda.
Walk among us? They're adding mind-controlling minerals to our water supply. They hate men?
I feel like that's pretty fair for the gems to hate men.
Technically, it's an infozine pamphlet, but I've been calling them Renalflets.
I get that part. I'm talking about all
this
this
propaganda,
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
The crystal gems.
That shit is dangerous.
No. Crystal gems aren't rock people. Crystal gems fight
scapegoating the rock people.
See my documentary, Rising
Yeah,
Tides,
he was in it,
Crashing
dummy.
Skies.
Crystal gems don't just fight rock people. We are rock people. Also, don't say rock people. It's offensive.
Yeah, only we
Rock
can say
people
that.
Are different, obviously. For starters, they have rocks embedded in their bodies.
They are their rocks.
Like this?
But they can summon weapons from the mud dimension.
No, Steven, don't worry. You're one of the good ones, okay?
They can alter their forms. That's how they trick humans into loving them.
We get a lot of good, cat fingers. Still.
You're a rock person?
Oh my god, I'm gonna have a lot to say about this one, y'all.
You're not wrong about everything.
Smother the cat finger.
Misunderstood.
I'm so glad you're the only one that took a Ronalflet. I'm so sorry.
Okay, all right.
It's okay.
All right,
Everyone
he's
makes
growing.
mistakes.
He's understanding.
Just as long
But
as you
still.
realize that the crystal gems and I aren't that different from you.
Yeah.
Right. Thanks, Steven.
Everybody loves life and death and love and birth and peace and love on the planet Earth. All right, Steven. I mean, we're not Rocknaldo.
Blah, 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 social media, blah. I may never come back to the internet.
Who is that? Is that Paradox?
I suppose it's a good thing that he's taking time to think.
Rocknaldo.
There's a new post.
Ronaldo.
It's a video.
Good day, loyal followers.
I didn't. Why am I just noticing Pearl's eyes are
I've
blue?
come to you today because I pride
I mean, it makes
myself
sense.
in
They're like
bringing you
cyan.
the truth
Oh.
about all the weird stuff in Beach City the man doesn't want you to know
The
about.
man.
But today I need to tell you some truths about this man. I've mixed up what is right and wrong and ended up saying some pretty mean things about.
All right, we stand an accountable
I
king.
feel terrible about my mistake because I know more than anyone what it's like to do thankless work and to be an outsider. That's why I'm joining the Crystal Gems!
Yeah. Oh no, actually no.
Steven!
Ronaldo,
Guess what?
Assume.
you want to join the Crystal Gems?
I thought you'd never ask! You know, I always felt strangely at home here.
No.
Oh, no.
You are not living here.
Yeah.
And you certainly can't join the Crystal Gems.
You're not one of us.
Don't have a gem. Your body is organic.
Not him.
My body's
He's gonna try to
organic and I'm a
glue,
crystal gem.
You're going
glue
to
a rock to
entertain
himself.
this?
We're all different, but we love and accept each other.
Steven, this might be
Crystal gems do.
crossing
Isn't
a
it great that someone
crossing
is
a
actually
threshold that I don't
interested in
think
what
is
we
that
do?
good, bro.
What better way to show them what we're about than to accept them as a crystal gem too?
Because he's not one.
Let's do this.
Garnet, I thought you would have more to say about this.
Yes, we've had.
So, when do I get issued my gem?
That's how this
Oh,
works.
It doesn't really. But if you had a gem,
Is that a
which
picture
one
of
would
Connie on Steven's
Well,
bed? That's
I care
cute.
so much, I think it'd be like deep in my heart. Or like a million tiny gems, like one crushed up gem coursing through my blood, like bloodstone!
Perfect. That's
All
a
right,
gem.
we're finally talking about blood and
Check
gems.
it
All right, I
out.
swear last episode I
have a
talked
gem
about that.
Weapon now too.
Wow, a sword.
Is that a
Got
leaf
it at
sword?
Delmarva Last year. It's a replica from the anime.
making me think of
I
Fern.
can't believe my stepdad's my sword. It can cut through a carton of milk like a carton of.
That is what
Coke.
anime titles
There's
be
a
like,
half-full
though.
juice box by the TV.
Nani? No, he just golf putted that shit.
Nice. That star looks good on you.
You gotta have one if you're gonna be part of the team. I gotta get some star earrings once I pierce my ears. But that's definitely something I gotta get done, y'all. Maybe by the end of the year.
I'm gonna take the stairs.
I'm
That is
sorry,
very
Blood Fry.
reasonable.
You're going to have to sit this one out. It's a bit
Blood Fry?
dangerous.
Is that his name?
Steven gets to go.
Steven is different. He's been training with us for years.
True, Steven
Don't
is
worry, Bloodstone.
about that life.
I didn't get to
You're
come
not.
along at first either.
A Bloodstone.
We can start
Why
your
not Fry?
training soon.
I swear she
Be
said
back
Fry.
in a bit.
Oh my god, that faraway Pearl face is
I'm
horrifying.
a crystal gem too.
Hi, Bloodstone.
Oh, hi, Steven. Didn't see you there. So,
Him and his
how'd the
little
mission
stocking.
go without me holding you back?
It went fine. You know, the usual.
The use.
Fighting monsters, sharing emotions.
I'm glad you didn't get hurt with me not there.
Yeah.
Oh, he feels left out.
I'm heading out.
What sandals are
Like
those?
that.
Like what?
Well, I just think a
Yeah,
real
you gotta
crystal
show
gem would want to show
your
off their
pride,
gem,
yeah.
like all the time. If I had a gem, I'd show mine off.
Oh lord.
You are in a quiet
Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna have so much to talk about after this. I just don't want to speak over what's happening, y'all.
A small rabbit begins to
I'm gonna pause. I keep forgetting I can pause. This is giving me very much. There's this like webcomic of like how, oh my goodness, it's like in Rocknaldo's dear God, Ronaldo. No, he's not one of them. He's very much giving, being very like motivated by trying to right his wrongs and stuff like that. But he's acting super entitled. There's this webcomic. I'm sure I'll put it up right here. It's about when like a group of people or whatever is ostracized by society, so they go about making their own. I'm doing the different panels and everything. They don't go about making their own space or whatever, and the people that ostracize them are then like, you're excluding us or whatever. So they allow them into the group, and once they're in the group, they're like, oh, you guys aren't like the true members of this group. So those people that they ostracize are once again ostracized. It's like, yeah, we have groups for a reason. I know, even though your mom is very much an all lives matter vibe, Steven, like allowing people, minorities and stuff, to designate lines of delineations or whatever to make their own community or whatever isn't them ostracizing or putting other people's out. I guess Steven is kind of suffering from a little bit too much. He's motivated by his love for people and stuff like that, but he has to understand that minority groups or whatever are able to make their own spaces for a reason. They're able to have space for a reason, and allies coming in or whatever, they can have the best intentions, but there is a very real reality that sometimes allyship comes in them making them the center of the conversation, when it should be more about the group that's affected by being either scapegoated by society like the rock people are, and it kind of speaks for itself. So hopefully Steven learns his lesson in this one, but we'll see as we move forward. I haven't done a pause in a minute, so that's interesting. All right, 6:28.
What the?
Is he practicing in his sleep? Is he
Bloodstone,
sleep slashing?
I know you want to train, but it's bedtime.
Funny that you sleep when gems don't need sleep. Why is that?
I don't know, because I'm
Oh my
not
God,
human,
yeah.
I get
Bro,
tired
you.
and I-
Huh. Well, I'm 2 halves human, and I'm not.
Oh my God, yeah.
Tired at all.
It's the self-righteousness for me, motherfucker. You are a guest in the Crystal Gem
Ever
space.
since I became
He's
a
starting to piss me
crystal
off, y'all.
gem, sleeping.
I hope you fall asleep standing up. Hit your head.
Do it.
That's great, Bloodstone.
What
Yeah.
a cool name. I'm so cool.
And I love this episode for
Bye,
letting us
Connie.
know that
See you tomorrow for
being.
sword training.
Oh, I wish Connie could have been here,
Your
but
gem weapon's a sword.
being too inviting and
Totally ripped that off from me.
What?
No,
That
she was
sword
here before
belonged
you.
to my mom.
yikes.
How come I don't get your mom's gempin?
Connie is a
Gem
true
and
ally.
weapon.
All right.
Well,
And actually
Connie's been a part
part
of the crystal
crystal
gems
gem?
longer than you, so.
Yeah, since she's
Admit
actually
it.
confused and become
She's
a.
just in because she's your girlfriend.
What
Oh,
are you
fuck
talking
off.
about?
Yeah, Steven, you gotta learn
live here.
being too nice is a
I'm here
thing.
all the time. Look at that quality.
Now he's trying to
groove I've
prove-
established.
Okay, that is some
If she was
solid.
a real crystal gem, she'd be
You only
a
get that
little
from some
bit
real
more
depression. So
dedicated.
yeah, that
You
grooves.
See that depression? You can't buy that. You gotta earn it.
Bloodstone, ever since
That's
you
a
got
pun.
here, all you've done is boss me around. Who are you to tell anyone how to be a crystal gem? You're just,
Damn right,
You're
Steven.
just a guy
A
with a
human.
blog.
Ooh!
Is that love? Is that acceptance? Maybe you're the one that isn't a crystal gem.
You can punch him, Steven. You're allowed to punch him now. Oh my God, no! Please assault him. I'm completely fine with Steven punching
Really a
him.
crystal gem. I'd never.
Ugh.
Wait a second.
Yeah, not him got you rethinking your shit.
Fist?
Yo,
I say we
he
jump
didn't
him.
even say anything.
I say we jump him.
Bloodstone, we need to talk.
Not you. You can't even vibe with Amethyst. Amethyst is cool with
Crystal gems
everybody.
are about love and acceptance, but you've been acting really mean to me, and I don't love
right.
that. I don't accept that.
You have to love and accept yourself enough to know that you shouldn't be
Stopped
treated
enjoying
poorly by
because you were
others.
interested in the crystal gems.
And set those
The
boundaries,
second it
Steven.
wasn't about you, you stopped caring. This isn't the Bloodstone
Exactly.
Club about making Bloodstone feel good. This is
Yes.
my life. Do you care about that or not?
Hell yeah, Steven. Damn.
Whoa.
The no sleeping got to him.
Already died.
And that as well.
Bloodstone.
Steven, don't feel bad. He deserves it.
Bloodstone. He's just asleep. Guess staying awake for a whole week finally caught
All right,
up
throw him
with
out
him.
on the beach now.
Well, what do we do with Fry Rocco now?
We should let his
Or at least.
know he's
Oh, on the boardwalk.
Hey, Dad, I'm back. Blog.
That was really good.
Yeah, good
Thanks.
job, Amethyst.
I'll text Petey and let him know he's here. You think he'll be okay?
He worried about him enough.
We haven't seen PD in a minute.
Crystal gems. Let's head back.
Ah, hell yeah. Love to see some super jumps. Ugh. Now that I know more about Ronaldo's character,
Bloodstone,
yeah,
Oh,
I'm feeling
thanks,
more.
are you all right?
I have
haven't
thoughts
seen you
about
in
him.
3 weeks.
Yeah, I took a real long nap, and then I did some hard thinking. I wasn't acting like Bloodstone. I was acting like
How are you acting?
Jerknaldo.
That's
You
fair.
accepted
That is
me,
true.
But I still felt like an outsider. I guess even amongst outsiders, I am the ultimate outsider. I think it's
Ay,
better
ay, ay.
Ronaldo Fryman work alone.
Are you sure? I was really glad you wanted to help our cause.
I still do.
Oh, it's you and Pearl shaking hands. When did that
There we go.
I
True
used the
allyship.
magic of photo editing software.
Using your
Hey, but,
abilities and your
we're
power
not
to
aside. Can I
uplift
ask
people.
You something?
Yeah?
Why don't you use your gem name?
Oh, my gem name is my mom's name. Actually, the only time gems really call me that is if they're about to kidnap me or beat me up.
That's rough, buddy. You want me to put that in the Renaultlet?
Maybe not.
Got it.
Aw. Wait, let me hear that again. Did I get that right?
Can I ask you something?
Yeah?
Why don't you use your gem name?
Yeah, why don't
Oh,
you use your gem name?
My gem name is my mom's name. Actually, the only time gems really call me that is if they're about to kidnap me or beat me up.
Okay, yeah.
That's rough, buddy. You
That's
want me to
rough,
put that
buddy.
in the Renaultlet?
Maybe not.
That's personal.
Got it.
All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Again, at least now that was another issue I had like talked about in early reactions. I was like calling, Pearl, calling her, not giving her an individual name, and still just calling her type or race of gem or her style of gem felt very impersonal to me. But I'm getting that's just a part of their culture, or that they're not as individualist, or too. I don't know, but that's still always. It still didn't make too much sense to me, because if you have, no, because that can just be chalked up to a different type of culture things. Like language, there's a ton of different ways people and non-people and gems use language, and I feel like I can wrap my head around just referring to you as a garnet or as amethyst, even when there's like if there's multiple amethysts around, like I can make it make sense how that would work. Totally. But yeah, Steven has his own name. He's not Rose Quartz. Even Rose, that was interesting because they didn't call her Rose Quartz. They called her Rose. It's like a little cute name. That could just speak to how influenced by humans she was as well. I don't know, along the timeline when she started just being Rose. I mean, Bismuth called her Rose, and Rose, that was Bismuth knew Rose before, yeah, and Jasper called her Rose too. So yeah, it's interesting. I guess that's, maybe they just refer to Rose Quartzes as Rose? I don't know. Lots of interesting stuff going on here. And it's obviously called Rose Quartz because people related to it, to the fucking rose. I'm getting too deep into like the etymology. Is that the right word? But I'm like, rose is just because on Earth we have roses, the plant, but obviously the homeworld gems didn't have plants or whatever. So now, hey, let me not think too deep about it. It's not meant to be that deep. I'm sure I can poke a million holes in this sentient rock story, but I kind of suspect that's not the point. I kind of suspect we're not supposed to view it as entirely literal. This isn't Star Wars, and Star Wars has way more plot holes anyways. Yeah. I think I covered a lot of what I was saying about like the whole allyship versus centering yourself when you're helping a minority group or a group that it has somewhat been scapegoated or ostracized from society. So I value Ronaldo. He didn't even really learn the lesson. He still just made it about himself, and like how I guess I'm just so different. Even I can't even be a part of a group. Like, at least you're not bothering our gems anymore. That was kind of hard and annoying seeing him like being that disrespectful to Steven. But hey, Steven had to learn that lesson that your good heart, your good ambitions can still lead you to inviting people that are going to disrespect you into your space, and it's not cool. And you got to stick up for yourself. You got to peace and love yourself enough to realize that bullshit does not need to take up your time or space. Yeah, I remember somebody was like, what was it? The first episode of season 2? No, it was probably season 1 still. That episode about Ronaldo and Lars being friends or whatever, and I talked about how much more I was on Ronaldo's side about, and how Lars was like caring too much about his how people view him and whatnot, when he was like mad that he shared that photo or tore up the photo that he was going to share. But now I can see Ronaldo having, I think, some level of understanding, social implications of stuff is necessary. Like I'm not one that like cares too much about social conventions. Like I can take him or leave him, but when it comes to, cause yeah, I was getting on Lars for caring so much about what others thought, but also like I guess having a severe lack of understanding why people have like why Lars would care about being made fun of that way and stuff like that. There's got to be some give and take there, I can see. So yeah, Ronaldo severely lacks reflection, I guess. For a rock person, he has a severe lack of reflection. Yeah. But yeah, he's lacking there in some spaces. And maybe it's good that he lost his kitten. I don't care that your girlfriend broke up with you. Okay. Damn, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, he was... I guess at the end, at least the that pamphlet was much more. He swung very hard into very polar opposite directions in this episode, from scapegoating and passing out anti-gem propaganda to ally ship propaganda, which, yeah, teaching people how that they can't help or whatever is a huge part of supporting oppressed people. Totally. All right, and who would I be if I passed up this opportunity to use my voice to uplift other people's voices that are facing oppression and hardship in this time? I did a little research for myself, but obviously we can all do much more. I do believe right now in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, a ton of people, millions of people have been displaced by conflict, and a lot of people, whether it's children and others, are being oppressed and basically paid inhumane wages for mining and such. So I wanted to bring light to that. I also know there's an ongoing genocide happening in Palestine. I know currently when this is filming, there is a 4-day ceasefire going on, but this current genocide happening there and the amount of trauma that these people are going through needs to come to a stop as soon as possible. And I know the representative here in America are doing little to nothing to acknowledge how many of the people want this to come to an end. So I wanted to bring attention to that as well. I believe there's also an ethnic cleansing going on in Ethiopia of the people in the northern region of Tigray, where hundreds of thousands of people have died at this point because of it. And that is horrible as well. Wanted to bring attention to that. And then there's also that mass incarceration and dehumanization of the Uyghur people, the Uyghur Muslim people in China. And so much more of this dehumanization and just subjugation of people across the world. I'd love if you shared resources in the comments or ways you've found that you can bring light to these situations happening around the world and help people. And it's sad that it took me this long to speak up about it on the platform I have, but I think it's more than necessary. And I'll try to put resources in the description that can just draw our attention to ways that we can address and help, these issues. There's boycotting going on right now in all different types of products, and just ways that we can help address these problems and do the little that we can. So yeah, being an ally is uplifting voices of the directly affected people, and I hope that I can help by doing this little bit by sharing this information with you guys. All right, that aside, I think we're going to move on to the next episode. This episode is called Tiger Philanthropist. All right, finally using some of that money for good. Let's see it, Greg. Or I guess Greg Jr. Steven. Oh yeah, more wrestling, finally. Yeah. Okay, that suit looks like some shit that you'd see in SpongeBob, like Man Ray or something like that.
Here comes, y'all.
All right. Damn.
And Sharkomania's out cold.
Who is that? Someone take his mask off. I want to see who he is.
Tiger Millionaire and Purple Puma have done it again.
As they always do. I love the lips. I love Amethyst's lips as Purple Puma. She doesn't look that enthused though. Is she just playing it cool? Oh, there's Lars. Simp.
And Purple Puma forever.
Such dedication to teamwork and friendship.
Hell yeah. What you gotta say, Amethyst?
It's been fun, but
You done?
I'm over this.
What's going on?
I'm through.
Why did one of those characters look like Betty?
Here's your belt back.
Girl!
Well, that mic is expensive. You can't just... Oh, no. You just gonna do that and leave?
Yeah. Is she playing a bit? I don't think she's doing any kayfabe here, y'all.
It's over. Bye, Mr. Smiley.
What an unbelievable shame.
That is so fucking real. Amethyst just to be like, I'm over it.
What a sad and anticlimactic end to one of the greatest tag team
Ooh, I
careers
love
to
how the
ever
sky
grace
looks
the
on this
squared
night.
circle.
Ah, we're back here at the exit, I should say.
Got my Saturday nights back.
Did you really mean what you said about being through with wrestling?
That's crazy.
Come on, Steven. Wasn't that match kind of boring? We don't need
They're too successful, I guess.
fun anymore, right?
What do you want to do instead? What's more fun than that?
Yeah. Let's go home and get some grub.
Let's do it.
Hey, Sadie. Hey, Lars. Can I get the special?
He's depressed now.
Tiger.
Donut ear boy.
He loved wrestling at the height of his career. Why?
Isn't
Why
that
don't you just ask Steven?
kind of respectful? Going out on a high
Steven
note?
is not Tiger. Tiger's ripped and like 7 feet tall.
Well, I
You're definitely seeing what you want to see there,
won't do it
buddy.
anymore.
So what? Just because Purple Puma quit doesn't mean Tiger had to.
I also heard Tiger didn't think of that.
Well, he should have. It's the least he could do for his fans.
Damn right.
It is him, right?
We've got 2 new fighters on loan, and they're here to collect. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wolves of Wall Street.
Ah, a Wolf of Wall Street reference in Steven Universe is kind of crazy.
Stuck style.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even realize, but is that like a real thing in wrestling? Any wrestling fans? Rip off like people.
Possibly lie beneath that identity concealing shawl.
Tiger, a millionaire. Solo. Is he gonna be able to do it solo though? Will the bit work?
You're wrong, Mr. Smiley. Tiger Millionaire is gone forever.
Oh.
He retired to his huge pile of money, but he realized it didn't make him happy. So here I am, ready to give back to the fans. Tiger Philanthropist!
Okay. Mr. Beast, literally Beast. Tiger. You got it.
A person who gives money away. But I ask you,
Thank you for giving us the definition of philanthropist.
Bring it on! Hey, tough boy, you need a loan to start a small business?
Oh, I'm actually pretty financial.
Nah, everybody wants some money.
But I just said.
Oh, damn. I feel like he should have updated his outfit a little bit if he's doing philanthropist. Maybe he did and I didn't notice. Did he have a tie before? Is a suspender and ties too much? A tie and suspenders?
This should cover your medical bills.
What a generous wrestler. Oh, what? Looks like Shockomania is back for revenge with a new
A squid.
the Seawall.
Squilliam. It's Manta Ray.
Very poisonous type of jellyfish.
Okay.
Looks like we'll have to give him the old purple poom.
Aww.
Man, how's Tiger
Steven gonna get worked on his own?
situation?
I feel like a gem power should be like cloning yourself. Damn. I forget that Steven is buff as hell. Like he's super strong. Yeah, it's no problem for him. Yeah. We love to see it, Steven. Using that money for good. And that's just his allowance money for the week. Why? He's just trying to help Lars out, make him happy.
What?
So, how was your evening?
Fine, I guess. Kind of boring.
What do you mean kind of boring?
What?
Why are you
He's doing all this
so
for
worked up
you.
over how my night was?
Because he cares about you, dumbass.
But I heard Tiger Millionaire was back. He's your favorite, right?
Yeah, but he came back as some lame Tiger Philharmonic
I don't think that was a word.
donations thing, which honestly is such a weird angle.
It is
The whole
weird.
thing just felt so off.
What do you mean?
Ronaldo's like me. I
He
know.
took all
Lars
the
is like
side,
me.
he's
He can't handle
throwing money at
Chase.
Everybody, it's like the sequel no one asked for.
What? It's the sequel you asked for.
Well, he just didn't seem into it, you know? He used to care about his money. Now he's just giving it away. And he still just wins, like, every match.
Oh, I get it.
You want him to
him to
lose?
lose and keep his money, right?
No, I don't want him to lose, just...
What do
I
you
don't think
want
it's a
him to
science,
do?
Steven. I
Just
think
tell
he
me.
just liked the whole
I don't know! I don't even know what I want for
energy you
breakfast
used to have with...
half the time.
Okay, that's very
Complex
relatable.
individual teenage boy. Now get out of here and stop...
Is that the
papers in my hat
possibly
and
the
the
most
thing.
self-reflective he's ever been?
I don't get it. I don't even know why I'm wrestling anymore. I guess I'm doing it for Lars, and he doesn't even care. I I liked it better when I was doing it for you.
But who needs it, you know? I mean, I needed it when I felt like I wasn't good enough. But I don't feel like that anymore. Do you?
No.
I don't know
that's never
why I always
was
forget
doing
she
it.
eats random trash.
Liked it was our thing we did together. But you're right. Doesn't make sense anymore.
Hey, you can't force her if she's not into
Guess
it
you just
anymore.
do what you did. Just tell everybody I'm quitting and leave like it's no big deal.
Damn. I mean, she had conviction. But now she's gonna feel bad and show up to support her Tiger Millionaire.
Here at the Beach City Wrestling Arena Dome and Building.
Well, I would have understood if she had something to replace her time with, but just leaving, I don't know.
Mr. Smiley.
What now?
Tonight,
You're the one here every night, bro. Go home if you're gonna be complaining.
Tonight, I am giving away the tag team titles. Whoever can grab them first can have them.
Philanthropy is lame.
No, it isn't. It's literally the least rich people can do.
These belts don't mean anything to me. They never did.
Do you mean that, Steven?
I know that sound. It's the Brothers Construction. Concrete Heat.
What the hell?
Truck.
Concrete Heat looks like a freaking Thor without the muscles.
Putting up a fight. It's the good-looking guys.
It's the Aryan brothers.
They're back to finally claim the tag titles. Looks like things are heating up in the ring. Who will be the next tag team champion?
Whoa there,
Purple Puma.
Amethyst?
He's back. The legend has returned to the ring.
I guess I assumed that they viewed Amethyst as a guy in this role, but that's interesting.
Those times we wrestled together meant everything to me.
Aww.
You can give away all the jungle bucks you want, but I will not stand by and let you give up our memory.
Aww, this is sweet. Aww. A good old hug.
You came back.
I'm sorry.
That chest hair is crazy.
This was our thing we did together, and I just quit on you.
It's okay. You were right. We don't need this anymore.
Well, then how do you want to go out?
With a bang.
Let's do it.
It looks like this fight for the belt is still on. The Brothers Construction look like they're ready to lay down a foundation of pain.
I love these puns, y'all.
Back again. He's not even in the match. Tiger Philanthropist is down.
What?
Yikes. Yikes again. Yikes 3 times.
Stop the match. They're gonna beat it.
Oh, now you care.
Finish it.
Oh, so they're taking the L. Damn.
The gang hit the star-crossed lovers.
The good-looking gang.
This is their chance. The belts are hanging free and clear. They've got it. It's official. The good-looking gang on the new Beach City Underground tag
Is this a kind of meta? I want to talk about this when this is done. Is this meta?
And Purple Puma. What a way to go out.
How can this be happening? It was just getting good. You can't quit now. Tiger!
Oh no. Yo. Alright. All you people know the behind the scenes stuff. Was this made with them knowing that season 5 would be the last season in mind? Because god damn it, it very much gives like a creative acknowledging, kind of like what I said earlier, going out on top versus kind of petering out and becoming a Simpsons, you know, becoming a show that his corpse is just shambling along, literally just roaming around like it's being controlled like a puppet, but you know, all the soul of the original thing is not here. Like, I don't know, it kind of gave me those elements, which I can respect for a show ending. But also, I feel like I'm spoiled from Adventure Time, but I'm like, 10 seasons feels like, I could do more, but 10 seasons feels enough, which is not very common for a show. Like, 5 seasons is a blessing. I can acknowledge that for Steven Universe, especially with the number of episodes the first season had. So yeah, but still, I could always enjoy more. I could always enjoy more Esteban Universe. So, like, gosh darn it. Oh man, damn, 5 story writers for this episode. Okay, interesting. Yeah. This one's pretty straightforward. I thought we'd get more Purple Puma, but yeah, them ending it on a high note. I guess that's the last we'll see of the Purple Puma and Tiger Millionaire. And yeah, Steven having all that money to throw around. I mean, I guess that's good. Maybe, I'm sure there's other people that could use that money. But hey, you know, his philanthropy days, that was a very interesting twist. Yeah, now this is just in my head about them wanting to end it on a high note, which I respect. Same thing kind of happened with BoJack Horseman, as with this show, because I really love that show, but I know they were given the signal from Netflix that they need to wrap it up, so they could have, the creator I think said that he could have like fit one more season in there before the end, but they still just got the okay that it's trying to wrap it up, and they're like, all right, we'll just go for it, which I think is better than any show that's been canceled and just didn't even get its ending to it or whatever. That's always like the worst route a show can take. So I think getting canceled is the worst, and then just petering out into nothing is like the second worst, and then you ending on a high note, I respect that. So hey, you know, things could be worse. That's what I get from this. Pick what you want. All right, Lars. Motherfucker is very wishy-washy on what he likes. Could y'all clarify for me, like, what like made Lars? I guess he didn't say it outright, but it was just like the energy between Purple Puma and Steven and Tiger Millionaire up on stage. Was that it? Because was Steven talking about the ambiance last episode or this episode? That was the last episode, but like the atmosphere or whatever, like the atmosphere. I guess that kind of ties into this one too. Like, yeah, he liked the atmosphere of like what it was. There's no beach city without you know, crystal gems, or without even Mayor Dewey or whatever, you know. So like there's no Lars just felt the vibe was off without Purple Puma, which yeah, I guess it could also be like took to mean like when somebody leaves like a creative duo or whatever, and like you try to keep it moving forward when without one of them. Like, yeah, I see the point of this episode. I'm getting it, but I would love your clarification, of course, as well. You know what I also love? You for watching, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching this reaction to some more Steven Universe. Yeah, of course, these fantastic names right here are the Patreon satellite subscribers that support over on the Patreon that watch this earlier than y'all over on YouTube. So if you want to watch early, just check out that Patreon for $5 a month, and you get access to all the uncut reactions. So we got 6 episodes. Let me see, 6 episodes left for this season, which would be crazy. Which is craziness. Let's see. Yeah, we got Room for Ruby next, and then it ends on I Am My Mom. That's an interesting title. Maybe finally, hopefully there's a reveal later. I don't know. I don't know why I keep expecting there to be a reveal, because people said there was like more reveals later in the show, but I'm interested in that. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 6 episodes left. So I'm thinking those will be done with Indy. It was nice to have our little Sputnik solo time for these last 4 episodes of the season. I feel like we have a good ratio, because I know some of y'all prefer the solo stuff, and I know a majority of y'all prefer with Indy. So I feel like we hit a good amount. Like we get a couple with Sputnik solo for the season, and then we do more with Indy. So it's yeah, I feel like we've hit a good oh my god, I don't like to look ahead at the titles of all the other episodes, so let me chill. I was looking into season 5, but how many episodes of season 5 are there? Oh, so we go up to 29 to 32. Change your mind. So we do have way more episodes in the finale season. That's good, at least. I just said I don't want to read the titles, and I'm reading all of them for the next season. Let me stop, because I figured out the Rose's Room one immediately, or the Storm in the Room. So I'm pretty good at intuiting what their episodes are going to be about. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Other than that, though, yeah. Please feel free to share any resources or anything you think could help me and any of the other people watching more information about the causes I talked about earlier, or if you want to share your own causes that you think need attention, please feel free to share those in the comments as well. Yeah, I can't be a philanthropist, but I can use my voice to uplift others, just like Ronaldo was sort of learning to in the end of the episode. So I think if we all try to do our best to spread what's going on in the world, we can make the world a little bit of a better place. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Thanks for watching, guys. What's next? vamos a ver la temporada 4, episodios 18. Damn it.